Hey everyone, it's Susie McCrae, and I wanted to give you a recap of my trip to Boston, where I had the honor and privilege to meet with our CEO, Ash Mufareh, his family, and just to give you some tidbits of what those few days were like. First of all, I know you might be a little jealous, and that's okay, because I would be jealous too if I was listening to this. And notice the shirt I'm wearing. This was one of the gifts from our CEO, Ash Mufareh. So thank you, Ash, so much. So he invited myself, my brother Bob, and a longtime friend of mine, Lynn, to come to Boston for the event. And the event was we were launching OStaff, the HR platform, to the founders. And we were also doing it publicly so people could learn more about it. We got there on Wednesday, late day, early evening. And Ash has said this a while back. He does things first class, 5-star, and boy, did he deliver. He put us up each in a room. I had this unbelievable view of the Boston Common. And I could also, if you're a Red Sox fan, I could see the Citgo sign in far off. It was like unbelievable. First class all the way. He surprised us in the lobby that evening, and the three of us with Ash, his wife, and his 2 kids, we went out for dinner at a wonderful restaurant. We had the lobster we had been planning on having. He just spoiled us rotten. It was delicious. It was wonderful. All of the conversation was good. We felt so welcomed and so spoiled. We were laughing. We had a great time. Thursday went without a hitch. Some other founders came in to the hotel that day to be at the event that afternoon. Once again, Ash had everything going without a hitch. We had a production company there, videotaping, interviewing us. The room was all set up, and we got the webinar going. Ash was spot on, his team in Hyderabad, all of the founders on the panel around the globe, just participating in this momentous event of a product that I believe is a huge revolutionary game changer for any business and company. After that evening, we had dinner at the restaurant with the founders who had attended. And once again, laughter, conversation, being around Ash and his family is a feeling I will never forget. They are so welcoming and just such wonderful people. Friday, I get a text from Ash in the afternoon. Bob, myself, and Lynn had stayed at the hotel a few more days. He and I met in the lobby, and he took me out. He took me out to a couple places in mid-afternoon. One of them was a favorite coffee shop. It was called The Thinking Cup. Before we went in, Ash is like, look at Susie, look at the name of this. How brilliant is the person who did that? How creative. They're really thinking. The Thinking Cup. Who wouldn't want to go in there and have a cup of coffee or something hot? And it's so true. And he took my picture in front of it. He's full of life. He's observant. He sees things. He's so engaging to be around. Well, we had a great conversation. He had already picked through things that he thought I might like. We had some snacks. Then we headed on to another coffee shop. Once again, the same thing. Laughing, having some snacks, taking some selfies. Not really talking about business, talking about life, our families. Just so enjoyable. Friday night, he took Bob, Lynn, and myself out to dinner with his family. It was a very long and momentous dinner, something I will never, ever forget in my life. And it wasn't just because of the food. That was like unbelievable. Ash ordered stuff most of us had never eaten, but we tried different things. He taught us different things. The kids were great. His wife was wonderful. We could have spent all evening there. And then sadly, we had to part our ways on Saturday. But I think what's important to know about Ash Mufareh, our CEO, is he really follows that adage that I know his son Omar says. How you do anything is how you do everything. And that's Ash through and through to the core. How he treats people, how he interacts with people, how welcome he made us feel. He made us feel like $1,000,000 every second you're around him. You know, he is a very successful man. He enjoys giving and doing these things. But even if he was not successful and was able to do that, I would want to hang around him and be a good friend of his, because it really reminds me of a saying that you're probably all familiar with, and maybe you like the saying. I know I do. It was from Maya Angelou, and she said, people will forget what you say, people will forget what you do, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that is Ash and his family to the core. There was a feeling there I can't explain. Once you meet him in person, you will understand. It was just an event and a moment in my life, and I know I speak for Lynn and Bob, that we will never, ever forget how you made us feel, Ash. And I think I speak for the founders who joined us that Thursday, that they feel the same way. You're top notch, and I will go meet you anywhere, anytime, and sit and have conversation with you. I love you. Thank you for, this is just one of the gifts. I thought I'd wear it today to make you proud. Okay? Love you, Ash. Can't thank you and your family enough for making it so special for us. Mwah.